All right, this is more like it. This is what we wanted. This is what we wanted. Rude. Cavalier is pretty nice. Beckoner Bankbuster. Oh, humble Beckoner Bankbuster. Alright, one Ulvenwald Oddity has gone to the yard of note. Now, even if they kill the Cavalier, we get to Storm next turn. Do I want one of these cards? I could just get another Cavalier. It's pretty nice. It means if they Fort Seize me, I still have a powerful play. They do not Fort Seize me. And probably just Storm. I could just like develop some Leylines, but maybe that's kind of derpy. Lair or Invasion? I guess Invasion's kind of like a land, right? Because it makes my Nykthos better. Trailblazer down. Need to rest my Kiora. Very rude. I'm just meant to keep jamming Cavaliers into play. Roll. Still have an Oddity left in the deck. Moment we have 3 Nykthoses, 3 Kioras, 1 Oddity. Cool. But it scoops. Easy. Alright, the Skyboat's definitely coming here. They seem to be red like mid-range, so I'm not going to bother with Pick Your Poison. I wonder if Obstinate Baloth's good or not. Hey, Sophia. If I knew my opponent was on mono black, I would bring in Baloth. I just don't know if red black even plays Liliana anymore. I guess they play Go Blank. Probably. Why not? Here for a short time before therapy. Good to have you here. Got one more card. I wonder how low I'm allowed to go on elves. I have like 4 invasions to do plans. I don't know. Feels like the elves are very squishy. They're just gonna get extinction evented. Well, exceptionally slow hand, but we're also keeping because we're against the discard mid-range deck. And we have at least a couple land drops. Bye, Storm the Festival. Hello, Elf. Off the top. Probably gonna die, but you know, it's trying its hardest. Did not die. Wow. Crazy. So I'm scared if I Kiora, they have Shouldered's Edict. I'm gonna look very silly. Because I just kind of let them use their mana then. I think it might be fine just to play the troll. is Explorer mono green, which is basically Pioneer mono green, except you don't get Oath of Nissa. Wow. That's like kind of something. All right, playing my Kiora. Worried I'm about to get Shoulder Edicted. Exceptionally rude. Kind of beating down here though. Even if we get Extinction Evented, we get to keep the Baloth. Okay, that card's pretty good against what we're doing. You get to attack for 8 though, they can't block, right? Unless they just hope we don't have a land, but... Alright. Alright, I'm just meant to run out the Skyboat, because it's lethal next turn. They didn't have to use up a Kiora loyalty there, necessarily. Probably shouldn't have. They are dead to the Skyboat. You love to see it. I've always found this aspect of Magic really challenging. I don't really get that excited for cards until I'm playing with them. I don't know. I read the previews and I'm like, yeah, the card seems like it will probably be fun or powerful. But until I'm actually playing with a card, it kind of doesn't exist. Oh boy, that is a Wildgrowth Walker. We are in danger. I assume the Amalia matchup is like kind of unwinnable. Maybe wildly unwinnable. How's Explorer going today? It's going okay. I'm just trying out this mono green deck. I didn't really give it a fair shot when we were trying it out a month or two ago. Okay, that's a good draw. That's 2 cards. This means I'm like obligated to play a forest from my hand and I can't play a Nykthos that I draw. But it seems what? That is a good card. At 11 green. Draw 2 cards. We are kind of doing it. God, I even have an untap left. You know what? Sounds pretty good. Oh, that kind of makes sense, Exiled. I could see that. How much is this? 23. So they just block with the Scout. Sadness. Okay. Poor thing. Oh, I could untap an elf. And then they block it with the Wildgrowth Walker. Right. And they take free. 13, 21. Yeah. Unfortunate. We might die. They go to 2. If I untap the elf, they just block it with the Wild Growth Walker. It's just a free block. It doesn't actually accomplish anything. I have no idea how I meant to sideboard here. Tail swipes. Stone Brains. I assume on the draw this card's going to be too slow, but I also assume I meant to bring it in. Weird. Got there anyway. Sure did. How good is Skyboat? I worry that it's kind of fair. Doesn't sound terribly exciting. Give him the boat. I think the boat's just going to be a bit slow against them. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, I guess I'm keeping this, but we need to get like a little bit lucky for this hand to do anything. Classic mono green, I guess. Like, clearly this hand has a very high ceiling. And having the tail swipe is nice too, but okay, forest helps. It's not a Nykthos, but it means we can engage with the game. Prosperous Innkeeper. I don't know why I said Perilous Innkeeper. That would be a very different card. Alright, chat. How much fear do we have in our hearts? Am I holding open tail swipe or am I just playing an elf? No fair. Yeah. Don't kill me. 1 turn window, please. That is not the most terrifying card you could cast there. Alright. Even if they hit untapped land, they can't chord for Wild Growth Walker. So, cast this Trailblazer. Gray card. Make a green. I believe I have to kill this, right? Doesn't live, sadly. Maybe I'm allowed to wait. I worry then that chord gets weird, but I guess I'm allowed. Not like my Trailblazer's gonna live anyway. Alright, the saying go. I don't know how to feel about that, but here we are. Let's play this Cavalier. They have a thing, they should do it before this resolves. I believe? Maybe I'm wrong, but... Like, now we have a big creature we can tail swipe with. Alright, still no Nykthos, but we're doing okay for ourselves. Am I allowed to cast the Stonebrain main phase? It means untapping a land with Kiora, which really gives away my tail swipe. I don't know the extent to which that really matters. I guess it means my Stonebrain can get Skyclaved. I probably shouldn't. Okay, they are not doing anything. They are scared. Or they're trying to set up to do 2 things to play over the top of my thing. Regardless, next turn they're getting Stonebrains. They're going to have to act soon. Well. So they get Doggo plus Wild. Well, they can only get one of those. Resolves? They're going to get Scout plus Wild Growth Walker. And then we're just going to kill the Amalia. And then we're going to Stonebrain them. I guess they could have Cord in hand. Maybe... No, if I did this in response, though, they would still just get this. So, like, if they have Cord, we just lose. And that's just how it be. There's just, like, no beating Cord here, right? Yeah. Cool. Oh, good news. They don't have Cord. Means they now lose the game. Pretty nice. I assume they have no outs to this, right? Oh my god, it doesn't let you look through the library once you've chosen all the cards. That's so heartbreaking. Anyway, we got that. That matchup feels terrifying, but I guess the tail swipe into Stonebrain got there. I mean, standard mono green hand. Not complain about this. They take a free drop, but we get to keep the other one. Amazing. What does Concealed Courtyard Fort Seize mean? Alright, I hope they don't have Shoulder's Edict. Am I allowed to do this to draw a card? I kind of want to wait because of the Storm of the Festival. I don't know if there's some weird crop flash creature. I don't know what my opponent's up to. I'm just gonna like play scared. 1 damage isn't gonna matter. Oh, vampires, great. Well, I think swing's interesting. Good old Sorin Ripper, indeed, indeed. I assume I'm just meant to do this. Alright, we do get to draw like 20 billion cards. We hit Nykthos plus untapped land, we get to do everything we could ever dream of. Alright. I don't get to Storm again, unfortunately. But this is also pretty good. Finds Planeswalkers. I should... Oh no, even if I find a Kiora, I don't get to do this. So I should just put Polyk, I guess. Alright, I guess if they have a sweeper, we're going to be very sad. But otherwise, I'm kind of doing it. Cavalier is kind of disperse Ripper. They do have this Sorin that can plus on the Ripper. But then we just double block, I guess. Or like triple block with the Polyk. I don't know. Right, they're banishing versus the Polyk. They play a Zealot. They might fireball the Zealot at the Trailblazer. Yep. So they gain like 7 out of this exchange. Yeah, they are black-white for some reason. I don't know why, but hey. People are allowed to build their decks however they want, apparently. I should probably keep both Lairs open. I could actually see that being the kill con. Hey. Mana is now meaningless. We just cast all the things. I have to be careful about not decking, I guess. Not clear that taking another Trailblazer is actually terribly wise. How many hasties have we milled? 0? Okay. Kiora. I guess I can take one. I might need to draw a few cards to find a hasty guaranteed here. Untap. Oh, was it just... Yeah, it was just lethal with Hydra. You're right. This is just so much cleaner. This is so much less clicking and counting. But you are correct that I already had lethal. I just feel like this lethal is also 100% guaranteed. And it's easier. But yeah, you are not wrong. Black, white. Okay, Vanishing Verse is scary. Very good at answering my things. Need to cut one more card. I worry that this is a lot of top end. I don't know. Maybe all 3 boats is overkill, or maybe you have to like trim a different piece of top end. Cavaliers and Storms just seems so good there. Alright, well this hand is great. Obviously need to draw action. They're probably going to Thoughtseize me, but we find the action. We have all the mana in the world. That qualifies. Right, don't let them know about the Nykthos. Even though it's kind of telegraphed. Alright, here comes the Sorin. They put in a Vein Ripper, but we get to go Trailblazer into Storm. Or we could just Storm first, look for a Kiora, I guess, which might be better. Yeah, I should probably just Storm first, weirdly. I mean, kind of alright. We get to kill this Sorin. And then we go Trailblazer, make a green, cast this Cavalier. And I should have done these the other way around, obviously, but hey, this is fine. Leyline of the Guildpact card. Pretty silly. Alright. Cavalier down, I guess. I get to put a thing on top of my deck there. Probably the Storm of the Festival, right? We have a blocker open. They don't attack. Ooh, make green mana. It's really funny that Skyboat's so bad at attacking right now. Like, comically bad at attacking. Alright, roll 2 cards. Get a land or not. Untap Nykthos, go again. Yeah, opponent's off it. Just reasonable. The first match was rough, but since then, it's kind of felt like a free roll. I don't know. Acceptable. Obviously, need to draw a third mana source, but... Oh, is this some roots deck? It is. Immediately mills the roots. Very good draw. Nykthos sure loves my starting hands. It's where it's meant to be. Alright, opponent. Don't do anything messed up, please. Death Right's pretty good against Storm, I guess. Wow, they missed a land drop. It's like the opposite of doing something messed up. So Kiora, untap, Trailblazer, Troll. Is this good? We just don't know. We just don't know. Opponent missing their second land drop. Us playing 9 mana of stuff on turn 2. Very normal. Very, very normal. So I have to assume Hearse is a good card, but it's also a weird card, right? Because it's technically kind of bad against roots. But it turns off Deathrite Shaman, and it probably turns off some of their other stuff too. I assume it's a good card, it's just also a weird card. Pick your poison answers roots. I just really worry this stuff's not gonna line up. Yeah, it doesn't seem worth. Maybe it's not worth. Maybe it's just not worth. She's seen a Explorer roots deck in a while. I'm gonna take a quick look for a list. We somehow have time. It would appear the reason I have not seen one for a while is one has not won for an even longer while. Makes sense. You know what? That checks out. Who knows? It'll be fine. We'll see more of that deck before I do anything radical. I'm pretty sure Polykate's bad here though, so putting that out seems fine. Alright, we don't have the Leyline, but obviously this hand is quite good. Turn 1 elf, turn 2 Trailblazer elf, just like very acceptable. Or float to Trailblazer. Alright, they fort sees me. Take the Trailblazer, makes sense. God's not too scary. Alright. Kiora is obviously the better card. I don't want to take the Oddity. It means we can crew the Skyboat. Alright, Get a Maverick in the yard. And another Miner. Go in digging. Not even attacking. Okay. Good, good. I don't even know that I care about this very much. And technically, them having it in the yard could be good for them, but I don't even block. Who knows? I'm using the Poly K we've ordered out would probably have been better than the Skyboat this game, because we could have taken Kiora instead of Oddity. And then gone Kiora, Poly K, draw a card. I mean, this is probably still going to be good. By the looks of things. Gonna start swinging for some large chunks of damage. Yeah, I guess I just lead in Cavalier then. There's no reason not to play the land first, right? Lets me attack for 1. Sure. I guess now they can Bitter Triumph the Skyboat. Oh. Sure. Interesting. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I should just attack them. And ignore this invasion. Like with the trample from this, every damage could kind of count. Next turn. Next turn, if I play out the Boseiju, I'm gonna have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18 is lethal currently. That does not seem to be changing. Alright, opponent seems a little bit dead. Play out my Oddity. Make a lot of mana. They could technically do this in combat. That deck did not seem the most impressive this game. It just kind of cast some 2/2s out of there. I don't know what was going on there. Oh. Now all we need is the Nykthos. The hand's perfect. Alright, don't kill my elf. Come on. Have a heart. No, why? Rude. These spoilers. I haven't looked too closely. What's the Rakdos sacrifice one? I'm always into a Rakdos sacrifice card. Probably just do this. If I play the elf and they push it, it's so heartbreaking. Oh, the Viper? The Viper seems sick. Yeah. I really like the Viper. Okay. I was very impressed by that card. Just do this plus troll. Seems good. Now, even if they kill my 2 creatures, Forest gives me storm mana. Yeah, the Viper seems incredibly pushed. Obviously, you have to like jump through some hoops. The ceiling on that card is certainly there. I would really like it if Rakdos Sacrifice became playable again. I loved that deck. It's so bad at the moment. It's like embarrassingly bad. Gigant for legal and all. I'm very into that idea. We don't actually know if they're vampires or... No, we saw a mutable, right? That probably means they're vampires, realistically. Realistically, that probably means... Alright. We have the other combo. Secret combo. Opponent mulliganing and us keeping 7. Ooh, Storm Answer spotted. What's our Troll Answer? It's not like that bad. It's not that bad. Shouldn't mock. Yeah, you don't get any free wins. Like, Sack isn't unplayable. It's maybe going a bit far with that, but it's definitely not at its strongest right now. Definitely could do with the power boost. And also thing in standard. With the token making, maybe. Liliana, well, we meant to board in Baloth? I guess we're meant to board in Baloth. Didn't realize they were doing the Liliana thing. Do this. Go for invasion. I have run Sunken Citadel in the past. And it's possible I'm meant to be running it now. The only reason I'm not currently running it is that no one else seems to, and I'm slightly out of tune with this format. I am surprised no one else is playing it. It's definitely a good card, like reasonably good card, right? I don't know. Puzzling. If I cast the troll, it just gets edicted, but I guess that slows down the Liliana by a lot. Probably worth it. Alright, please don't Beckoner up at me. Okay. Obviously still scary, but like... Didn't get Beckoner up it, and that's something. It was 6 mana. I could go... Trailblazer, Nykthos, Cavalier. And then try and Storm. So Trailblazer is going to take me down to 3 up to 4. I play Nykthos. Nykthos goes -2 to 2, +7 to 9. And then Cavalier takes me down to 4. So I would have to hit another Nykthos for it to work. Not great. But also just go Trailblazer, Nykthos, Storm, I guess. That's probably better. Seems more likely this does exceptionally silly things. I mean, not silly. Draw 2 cards and get a land? Alright. Can't do another spell, sadly, but the Oddity can now kill a Planeswalker. Well, not... I don't get to kill one if I attack Sorin, but I get to keep them off Vein Ripper. Or we could just get the Liliana off the table. Is probably what I want to do. Maybe this is incorrect. Like, if I take the Liliana off the table, Extinction Event doesn't answer all my stuff. And then I get to attack Sorin. Okay, they're throwing the Mutavault at Trailblazer. That's acceptable to me. They're probably going to eat the Storm with the Hearse whilst they're at it. We should be able to kill the Sorin. Banisher, thank you for that Prime sub. Heck yeah. Thank you for supporting me and my content, Banisher. Can I just do everything? I think I can. I don't know why MTG bot defaults to doing the silly Boros fist bump thing. I should maybe update that at some point. It's very strange. Dead Oddity. Yeah. Oh, this is fine. I still get to keep my Oddity. I brick on a land. Ooh, boy. Pretty good. Odin agrees. Our games have not been very close for the past 5 matches. This is kind of ridiculous. Am I allowed to keep this? I kind of want to on the play, but maybe this is greedy. Maybe this is meant to be a mulligan. Probably not a keep on 7. I've just faced too many Thoughtseize decks today, okay? I've faced too many Thoughtseize decks. I'm just inclined to keep every 7, even though I shouldn't. I can't help it. Okay. Didn't realize Hippofacts are still around. Indeed, they are. Alright, please don't. Shoulders edict me. Yes. Good hand if both of you do nothing for 2 turns. I mean, that supposition might be about to be tested. But, you know, we're here. We're trying. Oh boy. The Sorin is very spooky. Very good at helping this Vein Ripper punch through my Cavalier of Thorns. Yep. Goodbye, Kiora. I assume I meant to take this Trailblazer. Yes. I also assume I'm gonna struggle this game. I get to kill my Kiora. I could play out the Cavalier as a blocker, and if it dies, I get back a Kiora. Pretty good. So we have 5, 6. I can't Trailblazer Cavalier. That's sad. Might be incorrect. Oddity to the yard. I should check how many oddities are in my deck in a sec. Alright, we've only milled 1 oddity. Cool. I think I'm meant to chump block. Probably. Because drawing a Kiora sounds great. And it buys me, like, probably a bunch of time. Unclear. The mirror match. Indeed, indeed. Oh no, my Trailblazer. That's pretty sad. That's gonna make this game way harder to win. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't really know how you do this now. That was a good 4Cs. Oh, their username. Right. I'm being silly. I already made that joke. You just got here. You're valid. Okay. Untap the Nykthos. Flow to mana, play another Nykthos, 4 mana, that gives me a 3/3 and I get to kill Sorin? I think that's how it works, right? It's like an untap thing that isn't the Nykthos doing what I like. Same thing. Oh, they get to block with Mutavault. Whatever. Still doing it. Oh wait, no, this isn't. Whatever. I just can't count. It's not like this game is winnable anyway. It doesn't really. I'm just like 100% dead. I have to draw Storm basically. Basically, Storm is the only card in my deck at this point, and nothing else exists. "46 life. Very normal. What is this? 4? Okay. Mm-hmm. Bane Ripper card's pretty obnoxious, huh? They have lethal. They fling the Mutavault. We weren't like that far away from stabilize. Things kind of snowballed. I think our only loss today was to a different vampires list, right? But we've also beaten like 2 vampires decks. Okay. Turn 3 Vein Ripper is pretty spooky in shocking news. I mean, I meant to keep, but pretty unexciting. I don't think I'm allowed to mulligan much against that deck, though. Oh, is a Fabled Passage reprint? Heck yeah. Love Fabled Passage. Oh, I already own this Kiora, but obviously I have to take a land. Turn 3 Ripper is 3 mana, double Black Lotus. You also get a Sorin. I feel like if anything, that's underselling it a bit. The Sorin is really good. It makes your Bane Ripper into super Baneslayer Angel. Well, we're certainly hoping to draw a land at some point in this game, I will say. Instead of just... Oh, what? Excuse me? Excuse me? What's happening? So confused. Like, Why did they block? Does anyone know why they blocked? I'm genuinely very confused. I was meant to say go here. We're either really happy or very, very dead. Yeah. It's definitely one of those two. You just don't know which. Okay. Fast another troll. It went pretty well for us last time, I don't know. Okay. Please don't have another one. I could deal with this first one. If you could not have another one, that would be delightful. That would be positively charming. Sure. I suppose so. I suppose they sure don't. I guess all I get to do is cast some 5-mana 5/6s. Oh no. Oh woe is me. Let's attack with these two. And get down my 5/6. Please no extinction event. Oh my god. What? I didn't realize vampires played that card. They've like turned into a control deck. It's wild. I assume they just want to be the aggressor against us. The Vayner of draws didn't kill us so hard. So I don't get back whatever I choose regardless, right? Kind of meaningless. All right. God, there's so many options. Okay. Get in for 4, hopefully make a troll on their end step. Sure. What? Glad we faded that previously. Same. I feel like this means they must have a fatal push, right? Otherwise this attack is so deranged. They must have a fatal push. Explorer, indeed. Make it a free. They did, in fact, have a fatal push. And go to free. We have another troll ready for next turn. Death Toucher, which is very annoying. Definitely attack there, right? Probably. The only upcoming event I know of is the Bloomborough limited event, which is also like not until next month. But I figure I've been doing lots of Historic on stream recently, and Standard is currently dead until Bloomborough releases, so might as well play some. All right, that's another blocker. Yeah, exactly. Bloomborough also just isn't out yet. You get a 2. Play a troll. Please don't extinction event. Fable is acceptable. I assume I'm just meant to attack with both here, right? That would apparently be a yes. Yeah, the aesthetic on Bloomborough is very, very good. And shocking news, I approve of the cute creatures set. We have 2 lethal creatures in play. If they extinction event us, we get to make a lethal creature in their end step. I feel like we're probably good here, but wait and see, I guess. Nice. Warper Orb. Deadly cover up? God, they have some wild ones against us. There's an open for cash prizes this weekend of MH3. I honestly do not know MH3 at all. So I'm already just counting myself out on that today. I don't really want to learn a whole new limited format that I'm like a month behind on. That's just not been relevant to me up until now. I wonder if I want another Oddity. I'm very good at killing people. Putting out a Leyline might be completely unhinged. See, we had a Leyline anyway. Am I allowed to keep this? It doesn't do anything, but they're just going to have a Thoughtseize regardless. So apparently I was wrong, but we drew a free drop, so it kind of balances out. Yeah, landing at last minute sounds tough. Indeed, indeed. I tried doing a draft of MH3 like a week after the set released, and I already felt so behind. It's like, there's just no reason for me to learn this anyway. Not like it's relevant to any tournaments I would be playing. Warper Orb is genuinely pretty annoying, I'm not gonna lie. At least there's only creatures that stop, so we still got Skyboat, a thing. Something. Ritual set, oh my god. Alright, Liliana, they make me sack the troll, but then I get to Skyboat them. Definitely the plan. Killing the goblin or the Liliana? I feel like I'm probably meant to kill the Lily. Pretty scared that I'm just about to die to a Behemoth. I really feel like there's a lot I can do against that. Oh, no Vein Ripper. Okay then. I assume I just don't want to activate this into so much open mana, but also this reflection is terrifying. Who even knows? Who even knows? How do I beat this reflection? I assume they must have a removal spell in hand. Right? Because they shocked to hold open 2 mana last time. I'm pretty worried that waiting around means we just lose to Vein Ripper is the problem, but... Alright, they did have it. Cool. They didn't have the Vein Ripper still. It's also good. Could just jam the Storm. I kind of just want to use my mana efficiently and deploy 2 things though. And then if they kill my Skyboat, Storm can find a replacement potentially. I think I am just going to activate this. Hope they don't have another removal. Reflection needs to go. Amazing. That is good news. I'm going to Fatal Push the Oddity. Sure. We have 1 card left. Okay, that answers the troll, but... Yeah, I guess they did waste the treasure there, huh? It's funny. We tried. Let me see. Unfortunately, Kiora does not draw us cards because of top roll. Nykthos is quite good, but... Oh, I can actually use it, right? It is quite good. I agree, Rainy. I agree. Well observed. Yes, yes. Nod, nod. So can I have a Storm again, or I could activate this Lair? Storm's just gonna find something to crew the Skyboat anyway, right? Scream. Apparently not. Apparently that's not what's gonna happen. Kiora into Kiora. It doesn't actually do anything here though, right? Sadly. I guess I just take Invasion first. Backup Skyboat could like legitimately be nice, but I guess Trailblazer screws our current Skyboat. Luckily we have this Lair of the Hydra, so everything's gonna be fine. There's not actually that much to worry about. Oh my god, that's a bro. Hey Gabby. I mean, Gabby. Pleased to meet you. I have never seen you here before. Truly, a new member has entered our chat. Entirely unique from all the previous members we have seen in our chat. Huzzah. Hi, Gabby. Oh yeah, I guess we could have killed with Lair if we hit Mutable instead. Look, I like drawing cards. I know what I'm about, okay? Don't judge me. Don't judge me. The win streak continues.